Welcome. Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. This is Sherri with Kidding Around Yoga. I am offering you today a super fun, beautiful class it's called Meddy Teddy, my Meddy Teddy Mindful Journey. So, Meddy Teddy is an awesome bear that I don't sell, but I'm so grateful to have him, and he accompanies me in many of my children's yoga classes. So the basis is that he is a meditating teddy bear, right? But what's amazing is that his arms are wired, his arms and his legs, so that he can move and he can get into all of the yoga poses, right? So when I'm in tree pose, Meddy Teddy can be in tree pose, and he can help you properly align and get into your tree pose properly, right? So please join me today for a mindfulness journey with Meddy Teddy. We will also enjoy later in the class, we'll enjoy a beautiful interactive book for Meddy Teddy, right, and his mindful journey, which teaches us to be mindful and to be kind, to be a good friend. So it's a really great class with a lot of wonderful messages. Terrific. So Meddy Teddy will join us right here. And we're going to start jogging through the jungle, okay? Also, I'll invite you to please, at any time, check out my YouTube channel, Kidding Around Yoga with Sherri. And I'm going to be posting many of these classes on my YouTube channel and also offering mini educational little videos for you on a weekly basis. So I hope you'll follow me. I'm teaching Zoom classes daily for my students all throughout the world, basically, and it's open. I have morning classes, afternoon classes for young children, for tweens, for a gentle adult class on Tuesday nights. So please check me out. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get ready to jog through the jungle. So
Our
we're going to
visit
lift
to
up
the
our
jungle
knees
is fun
and
a
start
little
jogging.
scary.
Right?
During the drum solo is
jog
when you
up
pose.
your mat
You
and
better
down
be
your mat,
wary.
and listen for the poses, right?
Murray, you ready to go for a jog?
Okay, let's go.
I'm a jogging through the jungle. I'm a jogging through the jungle to exercise.
Lift
I'm
up
a
those
jogging
knees. See if you can get them really high as
I
you're
better be
jogging.
careful, I better
We're
be
building up
wise,
our
'cause
heart
there's a
rates.
lion over there and he's
There's
starting
a
to
lion.
roar.
Come on your
He's so
heels.
mad, I'm gonna
Bring
get
your
down
hands
on
to the
floor.
side of your face.
Open my mouth
Look up
wide
at your
and
third
stick my
eye
tongue out.
and
Let really love lion
roar.
shine.
This releases all stress and all aggression. Let's try it one more time. Roar. Good job. And let's keep jogging. Let's go.
Let's go, so we can be free. I wouldn't want the lion to be chasing me.
Let's go.
And follow me. What else is in the jungle for us to
Is
see?
in the jungle. I see lots of trees in the jungle. Let's come up into our tree pose like Meddy Teddy.
I'm a jogging through the jungle to exercise.
And
I'm
jog.
jogging through the jungle. I better be careful, I better be wise. Under a log over there,
Under a log, there's a crocodile. Lie down and roll and open up your jaws.
belly with my head on my arm. Just trying to keep myself out of harm.
And be careful.
Let's go.
Don't get munched up by the crocodile. More jogging.
Let's go.
Let's go, so we can be free. I wouldn't want that croc to be chasing me.
Let's go.
And follow me. What else is in the jungle for us to
Is
see?
in the jungle. Lions and tigers and bears.
I'm a
Oh
jogging
my.
through the jungle. I'm a jogging through the jungle to exercise. I'm a jogging through the jungle. I better be careful, I better be wise. I see a turtle.
A turtle.
Snapping
Let's go.
Let's go so we can be free. I wouldn't want the turtle snapping at me. Let's go and follow me. What else is in the jungle for us to see?
I see lots of exotic birds in the jungle. Let's crisscross our knees, spread out our wings, and give yourselves a big Meddy Teddy hug. Nice. And we're jogging.
Careful, I better be wise. Now you pick a pose for all to see.
We're going to pick a pose, balance on your front foot, and come into Warrior 3, lifting up that back leg behind you. And let's fly. And balance and breathe. Nice.
Let's go.
And we're jogging.
I went jogging.
I went jogging.
Through the jungle. I went jogging through the jungle to exercise. I went jogging through the jungle. When you're having fun, time really flies. I think I'll lay down and take a rest.
We're going to sit down and
I'm all
just take a
stretched
rest
out and I
here.
feel my best.
And we're going
Jogging
to
and yoga
stop
is a great way to
and
play.
stretch a little bit.
All my cares have gone away. 'Cause I'm a resting
Rest in the jungle.
in the
Just for a
jungle.
moment, take a deep
I'm
breath.
a resting in the jungle to clear my mind. I'm a resting in the jungle. I'm gonna lay down and try to unwind.
Nice.
Good job. We're going to stretch out now and warm up to some teddy bear music. I'm sure you'll recognize some of this music. Start just circling your head in one direction.
My teddy bear has two eyes, two eyes, two eyes. My teddy bear
All the way
has
around in
two
one
eyes. I
cycle.
love my teddy bear.
And when you get to the top, let's reverse and breathe. Inhale
My
and exhale.
teddy bear has
As we
one
circle in the
nose,
opposite direction.
one nose, one nose. My
Beautiful.
teddy bear has one nose. I love my teddy bear.
Nice. If you have your teddy bear, you can
My
hold him
teddy
and
bear
enjoy
has
him in
two
class.
ears,
Teddy
two
bear has
ears,
two ears.
two ears.
Two
My
ears.
teddy
Right
bear
now,
has
find your
two
ears and
ears. I
shrug your
love my
shoulders up to
teddy
your
bear.
ears. A few times, we're going to release tightness and stress and
My
tension
teddy
here.
bear
Right?
has two arms,
Beautiful.
two
And
arms,
now take out
two
those teddy
arms.
bear
My
arms.
teddy bear has two arms. I love my
We'll just do
teddy
little
bear.
circles here to open up our shoulders, our heart, and our chest.
My
And
teddy bear
reverse. Let's go in
has
the
two
opposite
legs,
direction.
two legs, two legs. My teddy bear has two legs. I love my teddy bear.
Beautiful. And take your legs and bring them
My
out in front of
teddy
you.
bear
And just
has
shake them out a
four
little
paws, four paws, four
And
paws.
four
My
paws,
teddy
right?
bear has
Bit. 4
four
paws.
paws.
Let's come
I
into
love
our
my
table
teddy
pose
bear.
on our 4 paws, like a bear. Beautiful. So another bear pose is just like this, right? So it's similar to downward dog.
Teddy bear, turn around. Teddy bear, touch the ground. Teddy bear,
We're going
shine your
to
shoes.
bend our knees.
Teddy bear,
Come into like a downward facing
that
dog,
will
but bend your knees.
Teddy
And this is our bear pose
go
right here.
upstairs.
Nice.
Teddy bear,
And make pretend you're walking up the stairs with your teddy bear.
Teddy bear, turn off the light.
Turn off the
Teddy
lights.
bear,
Say good night. More teddy bear fun.
Teddy bear,
Let's turn around.
Teddy bear,
Touch the ground.
Teddy bear, shine your
Shine your shoes.
Teddy bear, that will do.
Nice.
Bear, go upstairs.
We're gonna walk up the
Teddy
stairs.
bear, say your prayer.
Dance a
Teddy
namaste.
bear,
And bend your knees and just come into that chair pose. Really nice. Good job. And bring your arms all the way up to the sky. And let's take the bottom of your foot and just place it alongside your opposite shin and come up into our tree pose. Looking at something straight ahead that's not moving, let's breathe here and enjoy the wonder and the beauty of Mother Nature around us. Breathe. Beautiful. And let's try that on the opposite side. Coming into another low tree. Take the bottom of your foot. It'll go below your knee or above your knee. Never directly on your knee joint, right? And breathe and balance here. Your branches can be at your heart in Namaste or up to the sky. Beautiful. Nice. Okay. And let's come onto all hands and knees, on all fours, and just look forward. We're going to stretch out our lower back a little bit more here. Breathing in our cow pose. Move. Now exhale, round your back up to the sky. Come into that scaredy cat pose. Yeah.
There's lots of marvelous things
And move.
and wonderful games to play. Beneath the trees where nobody sees, they'll hide and seek as long as they feel.
Tucking your toes behind you. Lift your legs and come into a bent knee bear pose. Right? Nice. And breathe here. Breathe slowly.
The little teddy bears are having a lovely time today. Watch them, catch them on the wings, and see them picnic on their heart. See them gaily gather about. They
Beautiful.
love to
Walk up
play
to
and
the
shout.
top
They
of your
never
mat.
have any
Tickle your
care.
toes. Come up into a half forward fold and all the way down to a full forward fold. Tickling your toes. And take your sunshine if you have a colored sunshine with you. Take your sunshine and we're going to enjoy our sun salutation.
Here's a warm-up that's loads of fun. Practice on your own, out in the sun.
So this is a series of 12 poses that will get us flexible and moving and grooving from our head to our toes. Watch and follow. Shanti means peace in the yoga language.
Salutation to the sun is fun. Do these 12 steps and then you're
Place
done.
this in front of you.
Stand in mountain pose.
Mountain,
hands in
tall and
position.
strong.
Tell
Hands
me,
in prayer.
friend, what are you wishing?
Are you wishing to go on a mindful journey with
Reach
Meddy
your hands
Teddy?
up to the
Reach your
sky.
arms up to the sky.
Now it's time to fly.
We're going to fly down
And
to our
from your
toes.
hips, reach down to your toes.
Hold onto your
Ragdoll
elbows.
position
This
is
is
the
ragdoll.
next pose. Stretch your left leg back.
We're going to come into
Your
low
knee on the
lunge.
ground.
Breathing here and balancing.
And let's
Arms
make
can come up to the
good
sky.
sound.
And be focused and balanced. Beautiful.
Let your love shine through. Om Shanti, peaceful you. Swing your
Right leg comes back. Tuck your toes.
so your
Come back
body
up
is
into that
in
downward
the
facing dog.
This is called downward dog. Tell me, what do you see?
My toes! My belly button! My patella! What's a patella? It's a kneecap, silly!
Bring your knees to the
Bring your
ground.
knees to the ground and,
And
your
your
chin to
chin
the
to the
floor. Keep your
Onto your
elbows
belly.
in, there's so much more.
Up into that
Cobra is
cobra.
next, you won't want to miss.
Yes.
Pick your head up high and let's all make a hiss.
Beautiful. Tucking your
Lay
toes.
there on the floor looking like
That
a
is downward dog.
It's time to come on up and do a downward dog. Swing your left leg back up, right knee on the ground.
bar for balance, or breathe in and raise your arms up to the sky and welcome the beautiful sun.
Swing your right leg up and
This right leg up. With your arms sway.
really tall.
Reach up
Now
really
your
tall.
troubles have all gone away. Bring your hands back to namaste.
Nice. We're going to do some roly-polies now. Okay, children, if you remember, I want you to hug your knees, tuck your chin, and we're going to be rolling together, okay?
Om Shanti, Om Shanti, peaceful you.
One,
Om Namah Shivaya, let your love shine through. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, peaceful you.
three,
Om Namah Shivaya, let your love shine
Four.
through. Om Shanti,
Five.
peaceful you. Om
Six.
Shanti, peaceful you.
7,
Om Shanti, peaceful you.
9, and 10. Good job, children. That was fabulous. So nice. So this is our time that we're going to take a few minutes to just relax and breathe. Okay? So we always like to start with my classes by warming up and then by cooling down, right? So we're just going to breathe a little bit here and focus on our magic breath. I always bring my breathing ball with me. This is called a Hoberman sphere. But if you don't have a breathing ball with you, that's okay. I'm going to show you how to breathe and how to focus on your breath just with using your body, right? It's perfect. So what we'll do here is start by placing one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And breathe in through your nose, filling up your belly with fresh, clean air. And exhale all the old stale air out, right? So that's what we do with my breathing ball, is we bring it out as we breathe in, and then the ball compresses as we breathe out. So just practice that, breathing in and inhaling, filling up your belly with fresh, clean air. And that fresh, clean air goes up to your ribs and your chest. And then exhaling, compressing your belly, pushing out all that old negative stale air that no longer serves you, right? It works so nicely. Now, if you don't have a breathing ball, you can just use your hands, right? So I'll invite you, as we breathe in, open up your arms really big, filling up with fresh, clean air. And as you breathe out, compress and close that ball, and exhale all that old stale air out, right? So let's try it a few times on your own, at your own pace. Breathing in, and breathing out. And breathing in, and breathing out. I love it. Good job. So, we're going to focus a little bit now on meditation. What is that, right? Meditation is a really big word in the yoga world, and what it means is that we should try to focus on one thing at a time, right? To be mindful and to focus on one thought at a time or one breath at a time, to help us stay calm and still inside our bodies and our mind. It's so, so important, right? So I teach my students all the time that we can do a hand mudra. If you place your thumb and touch your forefinger, this in and of itself is our hand mudra when we're about to meditate, right? It gets our body and our mind in the mood for doing yoga. It works. Okay, so what you can do is think of a positive mantra, 3 or 4 words, as a sentence or as a statement that go together and mean something to you, that are positive and will lift you up, right? Lift up your spirits, lift up your thoughts. So if you place your thumb on your forefinger, I'll invite you to say peace. And now your middle finger, say begins. Your ring finger, say with. your pinky. Say me. Let's try it together. Peace begins with me. Beautiful. Now we can even whisper this really softly, but still do the hand mudra, and just close your eyes and see if that energy can cycle throughout your body, relaxing and calming you, right? So breathing in through your nose and breathing out. And take your hands together and say peace with me. Let's whisper one more time. Peace begins with me. Really nice. You can even do this quietly with your hands underneath your desk if you're at school, and perhaps you've got butterflies in your belly and you're a little worried about an exam that you just studied for. And you know that you're probably going to ace it, but you still have butterflies in your belly, right? You can place your hands underneath your desk and you can practice this little mantra and this little quiet meditation to yourself and calm yourself before taking that exam. It's that easy, and it's beautiful, and it really works. Nice. So another beautiful meditation can be, I can calm down. You can make up your own. Try to make up a few of your own and see if it works for you and if it helps you to relax and to center yourself, to ground and to be calm. Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to show you, I showed you my bear pose, and now I want to teach you my bear breath. So bears have four paws, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And so that's going to help you remember the breath exercise. I'm going to put Meddy Teddy in his bear pose with his arms stretched out long and his knees bent in front of him. So he's a stout, short bear, okay? And we're going to practice our bear. I'll put him up here so you can see him. And we're going to practice our bear breath. So I want you to breathe in, and I'll count with you, right? So just like there are 4 paws, we're going to breathe to the count of 4. We'll inhale for 4. We'll hold our breath for 2. We'll exhale for 4. And then we'll hold our breath again for 2. 2 counts, okay? So breathing in through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 1, 2. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hold. 1, 2. Let's try that again together. Inhaling. Hold. Exhale. And hold. Beautiful. That's our bear breath. And let's take that with us in our practice today to help calm ourselves and keep us focused. And I'll invite you also in our secret garden later. We're actually going to be in our secret cave as we relax in our Shavasana, and we can go into our little bear pose, and we can breathe slowly as we're hibernating in our bear cave. Nice. Okay, so let's get up. I think it's time to move and groove. We're going to enjoy a beautiful activity called Every Little Cell in My Body is Happy. And what we're going to be doing is patting and tapping all around our body. This is a nervous system calmer, and it stimulates your nervous system, but it activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which afterwards actually calms you down, okay? So doing this form of tapping, you can look it up and Google it, is essential, and it's a great practice if you do it for 3 minutes every day. I promise it will help you, and it'll reset your whole nervous system. So let's get up, enjoy this beautiful music by Kidding Around Yoga, It is truly magical.
Here's a fun song that you can sing. It makes every little
And we're
cell
gonna
in your
pat.
body ring.
Pat all of
Pat
your
every
parts.
single body part when you hear this chorus start. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Every
bottom
little
of your
cell in
feet.
my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Shake yourself,
Shake
it's good
yourself.
for your health.
Shake your whole body.
Every little
Shake.
cell is happy and
Shake
well.
it all up. Shake it all
yourself,
up.
it's good for your health. Every little cell is happy and well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Every
Get
little
your
cell in
arms
my body is happy.
and your hands,
Every little
right?
cell in my body
How about
is
your
well.
knees?
Bend your knees and
Bend your
chair
knees.
pose, please.
Come up into
Every
chair
little cell
pose.
is happy and well.
Focus
Bend your
here.
knees and chair pose, please.
Nice.
Every little cell is happy and well.
More patting.
Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Reach up high,
Reach up
to
high in the sky.
Every little cell is happy and well. Reach up high
in the
to
sky.
Every little cell is happy
more
and
patting.
well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Reach for your toes and ragdoll.
Hold on to your elbows,
Every
ragdoll.
little cell is happy and well. Reach for your toes and ragdoll pose. Every little cell is happy and well. Every little cell
And
in
more
my
patting.
body is happy.
Get the
Every
back
little
of your
cell
legs.
in my body is well. Every little
How about
cell
your
in
lower
my
back
body is
and your middle
happy.
back?
Every little cell in my body is well.
Your
Here's
ears.
one more, make a lion
Lion's roar on your heels.
I'm happy and well. Here's
Roar.
one more, make a lion
Looking
roar.
up at that third eye and
I'm
breathe.
happy and well. Every little cell in my body is
More
happy.
patting.
Every little cell in
All
my
around.
body is well. Every little cell
Get your
in my body
elbows.
is happy.
Your
Every
shoulders.
little cell in my body
The top
is
of
well.
your head.
Jumping jacks,
Jumping jacks. Out and
Every
in.
little cell
Out
is happy
and
and
in.
well.
Out
Jumping jacks
in.
with strength
Out
in your back.
and
Every
in.
little cell
Nice.
is happy and well.
And
Now
go
let's do it
really, really
faster.
fast.
Jumping jacks with strength in your back. Every little cell is happy and well. Jumping jacks with strength in your back. Every little cell is happy and well. Jumping jacks with strength in your back. Every little cell is happy and well. Jumping jacks with strength in your back. Every little cell is happy and well.
Slow down.
Every little cell
And
in
pat.
my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well.
Beautiful. Good job, children. Okay, nice. I'm going to read a beautiful book for you now. And this is A Mindful Journey, right? With Meddy Teddy. We're going to take this mindful journey together. And I want you, it's an interactive book. So please join me in the poses as I'm reading the story, okay? Beautiful. Meddy Teddy woke up from his long winter's hibernation. It was the first day of spring. Meddy couldn't wait to go outside to explore. But Mama Teddy and Papa Teddy were still sleeping in the bed. Okay. I'll just go out for a short moment, and Meddy Teddy tiptoed out the front door. Now I want you to listen and follow this story because it's a beautiful story about being mindful, being present, being aware of your surroundings and what's happening all around you. It's also a great story on kindness and friendship, and you'll see how Meddy Teddy makes friends along his journey. He helps other friends and animals, and they help him as well. Meddy paused in the warm morning sun. What a beautiful day! Stretch up long and tall like a mountain. It's such a beautiful day. Nice. Mama says the first thing I should do when I go outside is greet the sun. Ah. Standing up in your mountain pose, he took a big deep breath and stood straight and tall, and then he set out to enjoy the spring day. Meddy Teddy didn't walk very far, when he had run into a friend named Dog. Hi there. Hi there, Dog. It's a beautiful day for a walk, isn't it? It certainly is. Excitingly, they ran ahead. Slow down, Dog. Meddy called after him. He bent down to smell some violets, beautiful flowers on the path. So he's taking time to smell the beautiful flowers, right? Come into your downward facing dog pose. Pause on the ground in front of you and tuck your toes behind you and take that dog for a little walk in your downward dog. If you go too fast, you'll miss the good things in life. Dog stopped to smell the flowers too. Good idea, Meddy said. Beautiful. Now, we're going to be practicing tree pose in this next page. As Meddy made his way through the forest, he came upon his friend Beaver. She was busy making her own new lodge. That's her little house that she wants to live in. I'm trying to put these twigs on top, said Beaver, but I can't reach. Maybe I can help, said Meddy. So here's Meddy being a really good friend and offering some help. Meddy reached as far as he could, stretching high on one leg as he was able to place the last sticks on top and come into your tree pose. He was lifting up the sticks to place them on top of the beaver lodge. Nice. Breathe in and breathe out while you're in your tree pose. Meddy had walked a long way when he saw Frog sitting on a log.
Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit.
Hello, Frog, said Meddy. What are you doing? I'm listening to the breeze blowing by, said Frog. Maybe if I sit like Frog, I can hear the breeze too, thought Meddy. Together, the two friends sat in silence. So let's just crisscross your legs across. Beautiful, like a pretzel. Bring the opposite arm up and over. And twist across as you gaze over that back shoulder and breathe and relax here. When Meddy opened his eyes, he felt relaxed and quiet. You can take a frog pose right now as well, and you can squat, coming into that squat with your hands in namaste and ribbit and hop along like Meddy Teddy's new friend. As Meddy walked through the forest, he paused to appreciate the budding trees and the flowers. So let's come in. I'm going to show you our pages with the flowers and the butterflies. So he paused to appreciate coming to your flower pose. With your feet, kissing feet, and your legs out to the side, you're going to flap open those wings, those butterfly wings, with your arms and your legs. Really nice. Beautiful. Meddy watched a butterfly fluttering by. It was so calm and so peaceful. And then Meddy Teddy saw the clouds drifting slowly across the sky. Come into your happy baby pose so that you can, I want you to hold on to your feet and just relax here, massaging your lower back as you come into that happy baby pose, grabbing onto your feet or your heels and your ankles. And this is our happy baby pose. And open up your eyes. Relax and enjoy the sights and the feel of the beautiful clouds in the sky. The clouds are drifting by and they're oh so peaceful and oh so calm. Meddy Teddy did not want to miss a thing. Here is his happy baby pose. So nice. Soon Meddy Teddy came upon another friend. His name was Hedgehog. He was sadly sitting on a stump. Why the long face, said Meddy. Hedgehog was taking his own hike through the woods, but he had made a wrong turn, and now he was lost. Oh no! So this is where Meddy Teddy shows his kindness as well. He's empathetic, he's caring about his friend. He doesn't want his friend to be sad. He wants to try to help him. Do you remember anything on your walk that might have helped you find your way home? Asked Meddy. Meddy could see that his friend was worried. Let me show you what I do when I forget something. He kneeled on the ground with his arms stretched out in front of him. We're going to get into child's pose now, everyone, okay? So this is child's pose. And with your arms extended long in front of you, bring your knees out to the side of your mat. Release your hips down. Release your hips down to your heels, right? With your knees out to the side of your mat. Extend your arms long, and this will be our child's pose. So together they took a breath and focused on what they were trying to remember. Hedgehog copied Meddy's pose. Then they both took a deep breath through their noses and let it out slowly. I do remember something, Hedgehog said excitedly. I stopped to have lunch at the waterfall. He took out a map from his backpack and he studied it with Meddy. There it is, said Meddy. Finding the waterfall on the map, pointing, we're going to come into our low lunge pose, right? So coming into that low lunge and point to the waterfall straight ahead that we see, it's a landmark that'll help us find our way back home for his friend. When you find the waterfall, you'll be almost there. Meddy lunged and then pointed Hedgehog in the right direction. Now, Meddy realized it was time to go home. As he made his way back, he passed by Fox's den and stopped in to say hello. What are you up to? Meddy said to Fox. I've been making fresh strawberry jam. So foxes and bears love berries, right? And from berries come delicious jam. But I have to move these jars into my pantry. Here, let me help, said Meddy. He wants to help. So we're going to take one jar and pass it to Fox. So if you come into your warrior two pose, front knee is bent, back leg is out long behind you, arms are out wide, gazing over that middle finger. We're going to make pretend we have one jar of jelly in our back hand. And now we're going to pass it to the front hand. And now we're going to pass it on to our friend, right? And they kept going in this cycle to get the job done together. Beautiful. Together, the two friends worked until the job was done. Meddy continued on his journey and came upon Snake, resting on a sunny rock. So we're going to practice our cobra pose here, children. All right? Coming down onto your bellies. And then I want you to suck in your belly, activate your belly, and lift up with your hands under your shoulders. Lift up and get a beautiful long stretch in your lower back, opening up your heart and your chest, and come into that cobra pose. Meddy explained that he was on his way home. I have to get back so my parents don't miss me when they wake up. I'm going in that direction, said Snake. Why don't I join you? The two friends made their way down the rocky path together. Snake and Meddy came upon a fallen tree that was blocking the path. It was too big for Meddy to climb over. I'm going to show you the picture. Okay, so here they are, and they're slithering underneath the fallen tree. Meddy laid down on his stomach and wiggled under the tree. Okay, so come on down, and you're almost there, said Snake, excitingly. Hiss. Beautiful. And they wiggled a little bit more, and they made their way through under the tree. As he made his way home, Meddy thought about the wonderful things he had seen on his journey: the birds, the butterflies, the flowers, and the trees. And he thought about the many friends throughout the forest and how each had helped him appreciate the new spring day. Meddy felt so peaceful. When Meddy arrived home, Mama and Papa were still asleep. Meddy couldn't even wait any longer. Mama, Papa, wake up! It's spring, said Meddy. And here we go. It is springtime. Awesome. So this is the story. You can find this on Amazon. It's an amazing book. And what is even better that I want to share with you is that on Mondays, look for Meddy Teddy Mindful Mondays, and I'm going to be posting a different yoga pose. So Meddy Teddy will be in a different yoga pose on my Facebook page, okay? And please, please check me out every Monday, and you'll see tips on how to get into the pose and how the pose is beneficial for you. And it'll be a fun, mindful journey for you as well to do together with Meddy Teddy every Monday. Terrific. All right, children, we're going to settle down now, and I'll invite you to come onto your mats. Perhaps lower the lights and relax. I want to do a little tincture bell exercise with you. It's a mindful tincture bell exercise just to help us focus on that one still thought or breath that I mentioned earlier. So when I use these in my class, I invite my children to pass them around to one another kindly and mindfully, and to take turns clinging the bells together. This in and of itself is a mindfulness activity, because if the children are not paying attention, the bells are going to go like this or like this, up and below, and they won't actually touch and cling each other, and you won't hear that beautiful sound, right? So these are called tincture bells. And when the child is truly mindful, focused, and paying attention to only that one sound and thought, they make the most beautiful sound together. So what I'll invite you to do, I'm going to cling these together. I'll cling them now first so you can hear it. And now I'll invite you to take your hands and place them on top of your knees, okay? And I want you to relax here. And as long as you can, I will ring the tincture bells. As long as you can hear them, keep your hands with your palms up to receive the sound. When you can no longer hear them, take your hands and cup them and cup your knees, okay? So let's try this together. And that will let me know that this is a mindfulness meditative practice, right? This will help you practice just focusing on one sound or one thing at a time. So right now, you're going to have your hands up to receive the sound, just resting on the top of your knees. When you can no longer hear the sound, cup your hands on top of your knees in the opposite direction, and then I'll know that you no longer hear. Nice. Really good job. So why don't we settle down now, and I'm going to turn on my secret garden music for you to relax. So just breathe here and relax. into your little hibernating pose. I'm going to put Meddy Teddy in a little rock hibernating pose, right? And he's going to just crouch down and bring his arms behind him to just rest his head and scooch down into that little rock pose behind him, okay? And I'll put him on his block so you can see here. And we're going to do that ourselves right now and make pretend that we're hibernating as a bear in our cave together, right? So with your heels under your hips and you're sitting on your heels, just lower down and take your head and relax it on your knees or on the mat in front of you and bring your arms out behind you and just breathe here. So as bears hibernate, their organs, their heart and their lungs are relaxing and calming down and coming to a very quiet, calm, meditative state, right? So as you rest here in your cave, just relax. You can place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and just enjoy feeling the calm, slow, bear breath as you breathe in for the count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 2. And exhale your breath for a count of 4. And then hold your breath again for a count of 2. Perhaps imagine and recall the beautiful mindful journey that we enjoyed today with Meddy Teddy as he walked through the woods with his friends, each of them helping one another to find where they were going on the map, to remember how to get back home, and to be mindful together and enjoy the moment, where they were, what was happening around them, the sights, the smells, the sounds, feeling and touching the violet flowers and smelling them. It's just oh so peaceful for Meddy Teddy and his friends, right? So perhaps as you go forward in your week ahead, you can try to be a little bit more mindful in all that you do. Perhaps it would be wonderful if you can make the time to take a beautiful, mindful walking meditation through the woods together, or even your backyard is perfect, with your mom, your dad, your brother or sister, your pet dog, right? Maybe you have a teddy bear friend at home, and it doesn't have to be Meddy Teddy, he's amazing, but it can be any special teddy bear that you can relax and enjoy this class with again at another time. And you can take your teddy bear with you on this mindful walking meditation through the woods. Just relax and breathe and dream here, feeling oh so calm and oh so focused, peaceful, relaxed. Taking a few more breaths, and then as you're ready, you can roll over to one side. Come into a fetal position. Perhaps relax one cheek on your folded hands or arms. And just breathe here. And then as you're ready, take one hand, place it on the mat, push yourself back up to that seated crisscross, easy yoga sauce position. And with your hands at your heart, I end every Kidding Around Yoga class with a repeat after me chant. And it goes something like this. May the whole world be filled with peace and joy, love and light, and lots of peaceful children, and lots of peaceful bears hibernating for the winter, breathing oh so calmly, and waking up to this beautiful spring day. Thank you so much for joining me. Please feel free to visit my website, kiddingaroundyoga.com/Sherri. I have a YouTube channel that I am filling weekly with different yoga themed videos for you to enjoy at home and for you to do with your children at any time. And I'll be posting weekly little mini videos, educational videos for children to focus on breathing or meditating or perhaps doing some strength building poses, right? So please tune in, join me again, and I hope to see you again back on the mat. Namaste. Thank you so, so much.